What is going on, YouTube's Draco7876 coming at you with another battle video. Sorry, I had to unplug my phone. We're gonna bring you a battle I just had with KAD1234. Of course, I'm using my Boo Boo Key setup, my usual one. And I do not have my freaking item for Garchomp yet. Much sadness. How the battle kind of worked out was interesting. His Etstadrill won him that game 3-0. And I pulled stupid moves of my own. So let's start this. Let's start this off. Alright. Let's get ready. He's battling the god of Pokemon. No, I'm just joking. That's always the cool shit. Here goes my Garchomp, which should have either Focus Sash or Rocky Helmet. I haven't fully decided. Probably just gonna give him Focus Sash or something. Have him start off all my teams. So yeah, I spins like Garchomp into no end. I'm like, ah, no, Garchomp dies. So I go to Boo Boo Keys. I make the mistake, and we're on game chat. I completely forgot about that, so he knew I was going for Thunder Wave because I announced it to the world. Lol. And since it's a, yeah, Thunder Wave doesn't affect, I'm like, oh, well then, I might as well stop talking about this whole battle and just do something. So I go into the Greninja, he uses Earthquake, my Greninja survives with 6 HP. I was like, what? I'm a ninja, man. I'm a boss. Goes into Gallade, I use Surf, getting the stab move from it. He almost dies, and I'm like, okay, well, Shadow Sneak, might as well. So if I was predicting he's gonna go for a Mach Punch or something different. And of course he Leaf Blades me, and I'm like, okay, well that's fine. Greninja was gonna die one way or the other. So Greninja dies, awesome. I go into Lucario, using Power Up Punch like a boss with Mega Evolution. Joe, boom, right into it. Rah! Power Up Punch. And of course it dies. I did increase, like, yes. Fear the almighty dog god. Goes into Goodra. And I decide to stay out. Might as well. Use Earthquake on him, because I figured if I Earthquake his Goodra, I can go right into Extreme Speed, but then I forgot Goodra also can use Focus Blast, which OTKs Lucario all the time. And I'm like, no! My Lucario! So I go into my Cresselia, figuring, hey, it's got leftovers. I'll just Thunder Wave his little sucker to no end. And then go into, you know, Calm Mind setup. He Ice Beams me, which I'm like, okay, that's fine. Ice Beam away. Sorry about the bad angle, again. Covers a little HP. He withdraws Goodra when I go into my Calm Mind setup, and he goes into Kingdra. Funniest thing ever, I use Moonblast on him. But of course, he goes into Dragon Dance or whatever. And I don't feel like getting OTK'd by Goodra. Kingdra. The Kingdra, if I remember correctly, has massive attack status. And even though it was a critical hit, I was shocked to see it still survive. Because usually it takes me like one Moon Blast with one Calm Mind to get past that. So I'm like, okay, good job, Cresselia, come back. Go right into Boo Boo Keys. And he uses Draco Meteor, which doesn't affect me. I'm like, yes. Spike your field. Spike your drink, why not? Goes into Hydro Pump. And then I force Thunder Wave that sucker. And then another Spikes, I believe, is what I used. Goes Hydro Pump, and I figured, why not? Why not just go for the kill here, since Klefki is obviously at the point where he cannot even... He can only use one substitute. And whatever Pokemon he has next, I might as well just go Spikes on him. Kingdra dies, so he sends out Starmie. Paralyze him, which was the funniest thing ever. Thunder Wave! Zap, zap. And he gets paralyzed twice or 3 times, I cannot remember. So I use Foul Play once. Get him down to that. Yeah, I used Foul Play twice, that's what it was. I'm thinking he's going to switch out, but he's not, so Foul Play again, boom. So then he goes back to Excadrill, and I'm thinking, oh, he's going to do Earthquake, so I'm going to switch out to Cresselia here. Since I don't want to use my Talonflame until like the last bit of the battle. Go right into Cresselia. Didn't think he was going to use this. Oh yeah, he had Earthquake and Mold Breaker, of course. And I'm like, there's Cresselia's Levitate. SOB. So I decided to go for an Ice Beam, try and do this. He uses Horn Drill, which OTKs me. I'm like, what? What? So I go to Phoenix, thinking, hey, I might as well... I don't know if I'm faster than him, so I'm going to use U-Turn, let him use another Horn Drill or whatever. Go right into go right into Klefki. Or Boo Keys. And you know, it's Horn Drill, so I'm like, okay, if he dies, he dies. He doesn't die, so I'm like, I'll put one more Spikes Trap just to set up the field a little more. Excadrill uses Fissure. I'm like, crap, there goes Boo Keys. Oh god, he has 2 OTK moves and Earthquake. I'm pretty sure he has Stealth Rocks on that thing. I don't know, though. I go into Phoenix, and for the life of me, I don't know why I didn't do this. I chose Brave Bird instead of Flare Blitz. And I'm like, why did I do that? I've died. I've killed myself. So Brave Bird into that, and of course I did not kill it, and ended up losing to Poison Jab, and this is how it kind of lulled me to no end. I got 1 HP left, and he poisons me for game. And I'm like, what? I get 1 HP surviving, and I get a poison. That's the worst kind of loss on my end. Well, it could be worse. Anyway, this is Draco7876 signing off. Ash sucks.